Real talk. No bullshit life advice for young men. Written by DSO. Narrated by DSO. Who this book is for. I wrote this book specifically for heterosexual teenage boys. You could be a young man in the early stages of puberty, or a guy that soon will be graduating high school. But to be honest, many adult men will probably benefit from this book too. This is in no way, shape, or form a snub against our gay or bisexual brothers. Their experience is every bit as important and valid as us heterosexual dudes. I'm just drawing from my own experience as a straight dude who has lived the challenging and often confusing life as a teenage boy who was crazy about girls and confused about life. If you're a hetero teen boy who is more than a little crazy about females right now, and you're not sure about your role in life, and you want to be the kind of dude who has to beat the girls away with a stick, then this book is for you. A note to parents. If you are a parent that purchased this book for your teenage boy, thank you. I appreciate you putting your trust in me. I know it's not a small gesture, but I want to get some things out of the way so that you are fully aware of what you're giving to your awesome young man there. Number 1, I do use foul language. Sometimes. Not a lot. It's what I do when I write. Sometimes a good shit thrown here or there gets the job done. Trust me, your son has heard it all. It is not a big deal. He better get used to it now because he's going to hear a lot more of that when he gets older. Number 2, I'm pretty open and blunt about the topics of puberty and sex. The time of beating around the bush or talking carefully about sex is over. Your son is now a teenager. He needs this information to be blunt, honest, and to the point. Boys can sense when people are bullshitting them. This is a book that just tells it like it is. If that bothers you or goes against your religious or moral sensibilities, then this book is not for you. But, to be honest, he will get some of this information in one way or another. It might as well come from a 40-something-year-old author who has his best interests in mind, and not some dumb 15-year-old friend who thinks he knows everything because he watched too much porn. And number 3, read through the book yourself. Highlight stuff that you think may require some follow-up conversation. Don't be too pushy, especially about the sex stuff. If something rings true for you and you have a personal story to help push the point, please share that with your kid. Boys tend to love stories from their fathers about their childhoods. Thanks again for purchasing the book. Now, give this to your kid and let him get to work. A little about me and this awesome book. My real name is Ralph. Sorry, I wish it was something cooler. I usually go by the pen name DSO, which stands for Dad Starting Over, because I really don't need everyone in the world knowing who I am. I don't mind being anonymous. I'll leave the whole being kind of internet famous thing for the next guy. You won't ever see me flexing my G-Wagon on Instagram. By the way, I don't have a G-Wagon. I drive a 7-year-old Ford Explorer. And I like my privacy. I'm a writer primarily because I enjoy peace and quiet. And I'm also old. Well, I'm not really old by most people's standards, but by your teenage standards, yeah, I'm old. I'm 47, and I have 4 kids. I've been married twice. I'm still with my second wife, by the way. She's pretty amazing, smart and sexy if I do say so myself. I'm an author of a few other books aimed at men having trouble with their marriage or life after divorce. One of those books is titled The Dead Bedroom Fix, and it sold a lot of copies. It's aimed at men who aren't getting any sex from their wife. And yes, it's a huge issue, trust me. A lot of what I learned from writing that book and listening to my readers can be found in this book. It's just universal knowledge that we should all know. The earlier, the better. In addition to authoring books, I also sell my time to guys who need my help coaching them through issues that they have in their day-to-day life. One thing I've heard more than a few hundred times is something like, "Man, why didn't they teach us this shit when we were kids?" After hearing that for the 843rd time, it finally clicked. Maybe I should write a book about this for teenage boys. So what you have in your hands right now, young man, is generations of wisdom that many of us had to learn the hard way. A rare few of us had a father figure to tell us this stuff, but most of us didn't. Most of us had to get kicked in the balls by life a few times, and then we finally came to our senses. Sometimes
Sample complete. Ready to continue?